not a player, you ain't half as nice. I'm born again, life after death. I made the sacrifice, I'm super duper fly. You can keep them hypnotized. I said my name is Juice, America's most. Ain't no half stepping, see you at the crossroads. Money over on my ass down.
Brad, you go in there and put your party chat in there? Yeah, go to the party. Put your party. You already do that? Allow it?
Story, their life's a so what you want.
Yeah, you already.
Every day I struggle with it.
Yeah,
Only got the me slipping. I'm infinitely big through the genesis. That president.
I just clicked on it. Alright, so now
Get money, quiet storm, have it thoughts. For the cream, renegade. For the money, only green is the I'm a player on the late night tips. So see the prototype. Fingertips, reservoir dog. Skull, ignorant. Can I live?
I still don't see you on here.
I sent that invite to you.
Where? Let me put my thing on. Well, let me leave this one.
There you go. There you is. Now you left. What did it say?
I just lost it.
Troublesome 96. You were shook when Reeves and all the ledge. I'm your what's that?
I don't know what's going on, bro.
Let me count my
I just send it to you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, run. Hi, my name is Dirk Cobain. Like a here I go to the next episode. Ain't no damn this explosive Beast Coast. The mother ride or die for my
I'm getting a mask in.
This is your live content update version. Not match your peer. Please make sure everybody has the latest live content update before playing online. You just set your title to allow the live. And you have to resend me an invite.
Me?
About to back all the way out to the main home screen.
On that quiet storm, T-O-N-Y, top of New York, with a pitchfork.
My brother just text me. On the thing. On the party. Did you get it from the party?
Yeah, I got it.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Somebody stop me. Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, please stop me. Stop me. Stop me.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's not one that you to sell. So you can hang on the wall again. Another L. Oh, there we go.
And Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, please stop me.
Alright, send it again. Send it one more time. It should be good.
Me back out. All it is. It.
I never killed anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving the. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rats in the morning, I had me a pop by the morning, I had me some breaks by the morning, I had a sis by the morning, I got on a meat on the morning, the rats keep me up on the ocean, I had a in my shoulder, you got a picture me, you got the picture me, Pacific ice on my ocean, ready for war like I'm Russian, ladies should never look lucky, my diamonds they tussling, my neck and my belly.
Who do you have?
They call it for me and they. You want me like me and I look. Yeah. Her Rex on her. Yeah. Big Rex better calm down. Yeah. If you go around, come around. Yeah. Whole squad. Yeah. Squad goes on the. Yeah. Make some orange gel on my toes. Yeah. Terracotta glass for the trolls. Yeah. You can go and get mad. Jumping in the bed with 2 dots in it. Who's you? My shawty pulling up with a real bad. You too. Dripping my swag.
Yeah, but I mean, you remember what happened after that, right?
Carry it like I'm moving the. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rats in the morning, I had me a pop by the morning, I had me some rats by the
Then the next game, it was just nothing but shutout in the shutout city. Took a wrong left.
You gotta picture me. Send me calling, ready for war like Korea.
Right, yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. This will be taken very short. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
See, bro, you got to play on all Madden, too. That's some hoe-ass shit right there. I said, yeah.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That makes the teams even.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Randy Gregory able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. On play action, it's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Following the interception, here's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Start playing, bud. Real quick. Let me know when you let me know.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, Prescott, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and now it's 2nd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the fly.
Looking for Cooper, it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And the return will stop right around the 25. Cooper was the target there. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense, but the other defense is rated higher than them. You got to let that happen, guys. Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
Wow. I ain't played Madden in like a month. Wow.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Steps away to his left.
All day.
Lets this one rip toward Graham. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Well, partner, as the Cowboys come back out here, I want to ask you to assess the season. The first couple months of the year for Dallas starting to look like they'd be sitting at home in January. Then the Amari Cooper trade comes. They breeze through November unbeaten, part of a 5-game winning streak. But then, a real head-scratcher, Week 15, they get shut out in Indianapolis.
You just wonder if all the wins that got them there, those 5, which were all tough, physical, hard-hitting battles, if it took a little bit out of them before they went on the road and lost Indianapolis in Week 15. But if they get to the playoffs, which it looks like they're going to, are they a threat to New Orleans? Are they a threat to Los Angeles? Are they a threat to Chicago? To me, they are only if it's a low-scoring, physical affair. That's when Dallas plays at its best, and that's what they'll have to do to reduce some of those high-flying teams like New Orleans and Los Angeles.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Being chased out left. Now he's going to... This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 49 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post-route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Here in a minute.
This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Charles, let's discuss the Green Bay Packers season as they come back out here on offense. It's going to be back-to-back losing seasons in Green Bay. You have to go back to 90-91. That's pre-Brett Favre for the last time that happened. Of course, they let go of their coach in an unpacker-like home loss to Arizona. So an interesting season in Green Bay.
It certainly is. And going into the season, there was plenty of talk about another Super Bowl for Green Bay in the 2018-2019 season. So a major surprise for them. Think about it this way. Green Bay going back-to-back losing seasons. Looks like Denver's headed in the same direction. Two of the better franchises in the league, both struggling. It just tells you you've got to take care of business each and every week and each and every year in this league. Otherwise, teams will leapfrog you like the Chicago Bears did for the Packers this year in the NFC North.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. 2 former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers fighting his tight end Graham. Packer first down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Hey, 626.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Easy money.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up the first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to us.
Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
Guaranteed.
Crosby on now to kick it away.
Got this thing on all Madden, and the fucking kick it thing is good as shit.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Cowboys. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And that's Elliott. Complete. Oh, he sheds himself free. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Just the first quarter, but tackling is going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
You got to do a crossing right every other fucking play. I'm just trying to block that.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
I'll let you get that touchdown. It'll make you feel good about yourself.
Get out. You go 46, 46.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott, flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep. Back, and this will be caught at the 30.
Ain't no way he caught that.
And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play there on third down. 43 yards. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
Right, and it's a killer.
Like I said, they're gonna
watch
give
the
you all this
football.
shit.
Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. It'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And down inside the 15 he goes. 13 yards down to the 13. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Wow.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are in for 6. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
More now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
If that's
Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And for them to touchdown their last go-around, obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action here on first down. Looking deep for Adams. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at second down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, yeah.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
He's supposed to catch them all.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Yes, another one. Another one.
Rodgers will try again on second down. Now that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook. but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Dancing to his touchdown, Packers. Equanimous St. Brown from 13 yards out. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come. And again, it's Rodgers. Under pressure now, he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. A second down throw for Prescott. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
47, 47. Hey, 47. 46.
A first down throw for Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremont Williams. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Here's Rodgers. He gets it over the middle of the column. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, 626.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Rodgers to throw on second down. And that is incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington.
80,000 on their feet.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers have moved out in front. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers now to throw. And they're going to get the two-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. Crosby on now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 45. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cole Beasley as the first half is winding down. And now the Cowboys are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2.
Hey, 47. 46.
Prescott from the gun. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
I just got you
the lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Moore now on the return.
Yeah, you get ball ahead.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Got 10 seconds.
Now the Packers get set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cobb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Rodgers now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Crosby on now to kick it away.
He'd have been pissed as fuck about a score touchdown there.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half.
They gave you a first down on that?
Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. I do want to take this time to mention that the next few months, very big in the competitive Madden Championship Series. A few weeks ago, we saw Skimbo go back-to-back.
That's right, back-to-back, second straight year.
You're fired up. And then next up, the Madden Challenge, and it's a $190,000 prize pool, and the ladders to qualify for. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
What happened, bro?
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, They'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The great veteran Clay Matthews able to knock that one away in coverage.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. And able to push his way forward here for a good little game.
How's that feel when I'm about to
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Jamarcus Lawrence in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field.
Hey, 626.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Jamarcus Lawrence in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Here you go. It's coming now.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Over the middle, it hits Austin. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam.
And this is caught.
What is going on?
Cowboys. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon, and the Cowboys are in for 6.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I mean, you don't want me to run 5 wide.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him.
Randall Cobb on the breakaway. Past the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6.
It ain't none but a game.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. And this is going to be incomplete. Hey, we got a second here. Let's go back to Week 15 following the win over Green Bay for Chicago. Happiness rained down on the field. The Bears claiming the NFC North title, but one Bear took his celebration to an extreme. I know you saw this.
Yes, I certainly did. Charles Leno Jr., left tackle for the Chicago Bears, got down on a knee and proposed to his girlfriend, Jen.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Clay Matthews coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Doing no fake spike. You ain't
the Cowboys on third down. Sacked. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be third and forever. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. On fourth, they do snap it to Prescott. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Over the middle, complete. That's Graham. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break.
And this is going to be intercepted.
How did he pick that?
Picked up by Jeff Heath. Well, partner, like we always do this time of year with the holidays here and me happy for once. I want to say happy holidays to you, to your family, and to everybody out there in Madden Land.
I like how you said that. Before I do go on, though, happy holidays to you, your family, and everyone out there in Madden Land as well. And hope that they're safe and they're happy and successful holidays for all. But as you said, happy for once. Usually you're kind of a Grinch this time of year. What's going on?
Yeah, well, my heart grew 3 sizes this winter.
I love it. I love it. Gotta get you some new clothes to accommodate that big chest.
But enjoy the holidays, everyone. Eat, be merry, enjoy your family time. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they're actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
You go 46.
On second down, Elliott. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
5 wide no more, bitch.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
47, 47.
They'll try and throw for it here. That's to his running back, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And they've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up, not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try and open things up.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. I think it's intercepted.
He's going to look deep down. This is caught at the 20. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 50 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 14. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Out of bounds, dude.
They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead.
Here we go, 46, 46. Let's go, let's finish now. 46.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. On 2nd down, Prescott again. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5. And into the end zone.
Oh, dude, don't quit. Dominic, this is your best game against me, and you're going to quit? Wow. 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 Bro, this is why I quit playing you right there. That reason. Every time I'm whooping that ass, you got to quit. They cheated you. Dude, Randall Cobb, the ball bounced on his shoulder for 5 minutes, and you still almost picked it off. You did step out of bounds. Bro, you stepped out of bounds, dude. He quit. That's what happened. When you're 30,000 feet up, what you think of? Oh, I hated knowing that my thoughts are turning. I gotta go. I got like 7 minutes, but I came from the bottom, flappers living, walking dead on. Put your favorite rapper's name up on the headstone. You fucking got that ass kicked. Propaganda
set the standards in the tear down.